Precious Caleb. I'm your friend, and I'm always happy anytime I come your way, bringing you interesting gist that will bring blessings, upliftment, encouragement to your life. So this morning, like I said, my gist centers on the shoes that shamed me. The shoes that shamed me. Ordinarily, I like shoes. I like good shoes. I like good shoes. I like good shoes, not necessarily expensive shoes, but good shoes that I feel comfortable putting on. That when I wear the shoes, if there is need to run, I can run with the shoes. If there is need to walk fast, I can walk fast. And I go for shoes that can last for me. So most times, while coming up, I'll go to Okrika area, bend down, select solid shoes. Might not be expensive, but I'll feel good wearing the shoes and they'll fit me. They fit my appearance. They fit whatever I'm putting on. So when I was still in university, I used to go to the market, bend down and select the shoes that will serve multiple, functions for me, going for lectures, going to for fellowships, running around for so many things without being exhausted wearing shoes. For me, I don't see any reason why I should wear shoes and I cannot walk well with the shoes. For what? So if I put on the shoes and suddenly the shoes start paining me, the shoes should go. That's my own. Or I look for a way to manage the shoes till I'm able to decide on getting rid of the shoes, giving out the shoes. So why growing up, I noticed that my mom too was into buying shoes for us. And some of you that grew up in those areas, you buy shoes. If you're supposed to wear size 24, your parents will buy 25 for you, size 25, and so that you grow into the shoes. It's just that most time before we grow into the shoes have the shoes have must have spoiled. Wear shoes. That's it. So I cannot buy shoes. Gradually I started buy 25. So when I grew up, I started buying shoes that won't just be oversized to me, but will serve, needed purpose. Now, if you look at that, what I posted, you see that white shoe there. It's not cream color shoe, it's white shoe. So that's my wedding shoes. That's the one I use for my white wedding about 22, 23 years ago. It was given to me by one lady evangelist Chinedu. I don't know where she is now, but I pray that God will keep blessing her for making me look beautiful. Ah, wear good shoes on my wedding day. Yes. So that particular pair of shoes, I will talk about that particular one some other time, but I want to tell you about the one that shamed me. You know, because I developed interest in wearing good shoes, especially high heel. I wear heely shoes. Oh, I wear heels. Let me, for example, see the type of heel I wear. Have you seen my kind of shoes? I wear shoes like this. Have you seen that? uh I wear heel like this. Oh. I wear heel like this. But you notice that my shoes will always have balance. My shoes will always have balance. I'll show you. Trying to show you the shoes, particular shoes that shape me. You see, I wear heels, but my shoes will always have balance. So I saw this particular deep blue pair of shoes I bought when I was in university, and I was enjoying it. When we were to do our court wedding, that was the one I used for the court wedding. I enjoyed the shoe. So I like that shoe so much. Navy blue, but it was fitting into different clothes I was putting on. Traditional, because the way it was carved, the way they made the shoe could go for corporate wears because I used to be on suit. The shoes would also go for casual wears. The shoe could go for native traditional wear. So I was maximizing the little money I used to buy the shoes. Then when we got married, we wedded, we started, that was a Bible school I started attending with my husband, like he had been to that Bible school before we got married. So when I got married to him, we needed to go to that same Bible school, to have the freshers course for him, then me coming into the ministry fully. So I was wearing this my wedding shoes straight from where we were living to the school. Sometimes from where we were living to the church, because we're two young people. What did we even have? We were managing our life. So the little money we had, we manage. We won't spend all on transport now. So, but one day, somebody, when we were in Bible school, one day they looked at my shoe and said, precious, this your shoe go tire. Every time, this your cream color shoe, this your shoe, every time, this your shoe, no dey tire. I laughed about it, but I was like, chai, yeah. I sat down, I went home, I was thinking about it. I said, hey, it's true, this my shoe. Every time, this my shoe. I'm wearing it, this my shoe, I'm wearing it. I said, okay, maybe one day God will give me shoes. So, but I suddenly remember there was black pair of shoes that I was using before I got married. I like that one. I looked for that particular pair of shoes. I brought the shoes. The shoes don't tire, but there was nothing I could do. I married a young pastor. We just came out from university, young couple. What did we even have? What did we have? Then my husband's salary was less than 5,000 naira, and the money will be paid bit by bit, bit by bit, like 2 weeks, a week, collect 1,000. So how would you have expected him to be using the money to be buying shoes for me? So we're growing together. So when I brought out that black shoes, I was so happy. I cleaned the shoes. I'd walked on the heel of that shoes. I told you I wear heel. I wear heel. Sandal, shoes, slippers. I wear heel. Just a little. Have you seen this? I wear heel. Whether it's slippers, whether it's sandal, I wear heel. And I wear heel shoes and trek from that part of the city to where the Bible school was. Two of us, but because we're enjoying our company, we're like, I was not feeling the pains. Anyway, I told you my shoes will always have balance. We'll have balance. So, we'll have balance. So, because in case anything happens, I'll be able to manage myself and take care of the situation without removing the shoes. If there is no time to remove the shoes, I'll be good to go. However, so one day, that black shoes I don't know where I kept that shoes. I would have brought the shoes for you. Child. We were coming back from church and I used to put on suits. My husband, we were trekking back to the house. That was around World Bank that time. And we're gisting, happy couple, gisting, having a nice time. One lady again passed us. My mind told me that this lady was looking at my shoe, because that particular shoe had walked on the heel. I padded the sole, the front, I padded this side, I padded here, I padded everywhere, as soon as so, because that shoe must go to work. That shoe must help me. Where would I have gotten another pair of shoes? The money was not there. This lady passed us, turned like this. There's a way somebody will look at you. You feel it. You just feel it that somebody is looking at you. This lady turned, looked at me, looked at the shoe. My mind told me somebody was looking at that lady was looking at that my shoe. Because the way I was walking in a way that you will not notice all those bendy twist side of the shoes. Precious killer. This lady turned, looked at my shoes, looked at me, look at the happy couple walking with scattered spoiled shoe. And the shoe was giving me trouble. The shoes you wear, and the shoe will be directing your steps. So me, I'll be struggling to control my steps so that it won't be the shoe that will be telling me where to put my legs. Ha! This lady laughed, eh? This lady laughed. I felt it. I turned, I saw the lady's eyes on my shoes, laughing like she was sent to laugh at me and my shoes. Oh! I pinched my husband. My husband I said, ha, I won't wear this shoe again. This will be the very last time I wear this shoe. Because that one, I got to know about that one because I heard the outburst of the laughter. Because I pitied the lady. Maybe she tried to hold the laughter. She had to hold it. She tried to hold it and didn't know when the thing came out. Because when she was looking at, I was feeling somebody was looking at me, but I was trying to maintain, Because if somebody is looking at you for something that is not really good, and you turn, you feel the pain. Sure, you understand? So me, hi, Jesus. I wanted to maintain until I heard the laughter. I thought, I said, precious Caleb. I pitched my husband and said, that is see. So what, you don't mind? I said, that this one, you see this one there? That this one pitied me to laugh at me. If she didn't laugh at like that, I wouldn't have known that people have been laughing at this my shoe. I said, Sam, I know wear this shoe again. No. He said, don't worry, better shoe. I said, better shoe come. But see this one, this black pair of shoes, the the Egyptian I'm seeing today, I'll see you no more. When we got home finally, as much as my legs could carry me, we got to the house. I removed the shoes. Till today, I don't know where I kept the shoes. I cannot tell how the shoes disappeared, but I was done with that particular black pair of shoes. So I switched over to the deep blue pair of shoes, the one I used for my court wedding, the one that was serving multiple purposes for me. I used it till I finished. I went for youth service. I carried it and put in my box when I went for youth service because any day a copper will not wear the kit, the boots now, you try to appear like, you follow. So I was rocking down my shoe and the shoe didn't really need polish. Just for you to use clothes, clean it. One kind fine solid leather like that. Very fine. I don't know the person I gave the shoes after. I don't know. Hi, Kai. I don't know where I can get that shoe. You clean it very well, then use Vaseline. Don't laugh, Use Vaseline, rub the shoe, the thing will be shining and be respecting you. And you'll be walking like, say, the whole world is gathering to admire you. What's with that shoe? So when I finished my youth service, I came back with that shoe because I secured that shoe. That pair of shoes, that shoe. I don't know where I kept it now. The shoes that shamed me. That is my topic today. When I finished my youth service, I had to join my husband where he was posted to be pastoring in a strange land, new place like that. I got there. Good thing, he was close with two other pastors, very close, and they were doing so well, making noise in the city. But two of them already, my husband just came new to that city. Two other ones were already established. They were there before he came. The other one, the wife was working at ExxonMobil. So because we are so close, one day my husband told him, my wife has finished her youth service, so she needs to get a job, and now she's thinking of starting her masters. He said, okay, good and fine. Okay, fine. She should come to my office. Let's discuss this and that. But my husband told me I was happy. So that day, I need to appear. I need to appear on my best because I was going to have a serious discussion that could land me in Mobile for a job. So I put on my suit, dressed fine. It was only that my navy blue shoes. And that shoe had gone so bad anyway. It was trying. I padded this side, padded because the shoe, I was in the shoe to do lots and lots of trekking to save money. Precious Caleb, I suffered. So that day, after I finished dressing, I say, hi. No other shoes to wear. And my appearance that day would not need that my wedding shoes. You understand? So I wore that one. But the inside has scattered because of heat and friction of always trekking, walking with the shoes. I'm telling this because sometimes when people see us now, they cannot balance where we were and where we are now. And I tell people, behind every glory, there is story. In fact, there are stories behind every glory you see. Child, that day, by the time I got to the office, I saw it was not every and anyhow place. Hi! I saw the caliber of people entering there. Come and see interior. Come and see the environment. It wasn't where they wear. It was not the type of place you wear that type of shoes to go to. Huh. I stood outside. The man of God was calling, Mama, come inside. He didn't know what I was thinking about. I was thinking about what to do to that my pair of shoes. Because definitely entering that place, the shoes will be making noise. And the noise the shoes will be making will attract people's attention. And people will start looking at the shoes. And they will discover the flaws in that my pair of shoes. I stood there. It was, Mama, please come in. We're waiting for you. Waiting for me? This panel of great people waiting for me to interview me. Wouldn't they look at my shoes? I was talking to myself. I was thinking of what to do. I did as if I was being humble. I said, just give me some time. Give me some time. They closed the glass door, left. I went to the corner and removed the shoes. And when I removed the shoes, I saw that the inside of the shoes, that one, Jesus Christ. But I must not wear that type of shoes and enter that place for that interview, because the class of people there, maybe they will just disqualify me because of my shoes. So what I did was that I removed the shoes. Precious Caleb. I removed the shoes. Instead of keeping them this way, I turned them like this so that people will not see what was wrong with the inside of the shoes. Happily, and I put them just beside curtain somewhere there so that people will not see the flaws in my shoes. I went inside. They were happy, welcoming. Oh, Mama, Precious, God bless you. Oh, hey. I wasn't really okay. I wasn't really okay because as I was responding, I was wishing they would not look at my legs to know that I didn't come in with shoes. But I think they saw it. So that I didn't come in with shoes. But they didn't have the courage to ask me what happened to my shoes. Till one amiable boy beside said, Mama, please go. I said, just don't worry, I'm fine. This guy quickly went outside. Asked me what he went to do. Who sent him to go and bring my shoes for me? Who sent that boy to go and bring my shoes for me? The shoes I decided to hide at one corner like that, and I turned them upside down like this. Who asked that boy to go and bring my shoes? I don't know where that boy is now, but this boy, I don't know why he went and brought the shoes. He went and brought the shoes. As he was entering, I gave him, said, don't worry, just I'm okay like this. He said, yes, I'm okay like this. And people were watching. I don't know if those people at the panel, they saw my shoes. They saw the type of shoes I came with. Maybe I went and dropped it. Kai. We finished the whole thing, the interactions and everything. As it were, they were happy. And they promised they would get back to me. I left. I went to where I kept my shoes. I didn't see my shoes. I didn't see my shoes where I kept my shoes. Hey! Who carried my shoes? But I told the boy to go there and keep the shoes. The way I gave him time to go and keep the shoes there. I kept on walking barefooted looking for my shoes. It took me some time before I saw my shoes at a different corner and not the way I kept my shoes. Men and brethren, I carried my shoes. I wore my shoes. And I can't tell you how I got to the house that day. I can't tell you how I got to the house that day. I'm missing that shoes. I don't know where I kept that shoes, but I like that shoes. The shoes shamed me. And they didn't call me for that job. I hope you're enjoying my gist. The shoes that shamed me. It wasn't the fault of that shoes. But there was no other pair that could have made sense except that pair of shoes. It pained me. But do you know what I realized? That what brought you shame in the past can as well be the thing that will bring you honor. Shoes made people to laugh at me. Shoes made people to talk to me anyhow. In Bible school, somebody had a call, you say, Mama, every time this is your shoe, And the way she laughed, You know, when your friend laughs at you, laughs at your shoes, you know that your enemies must have concluded your destiny from a distance. The way that my friend laughed and said, Mama, this your shoe every time. You will allow this your wedding shoes to rest. She didn't know that that shoe was doing a good job. And this one, I decided to use that day. Like to now, let it not be like it was only one pair of shoes. I decided to wear that one that day. One boy went and carried the shoes to bring it to where I was having an interview with panel of heavily placed dignitaries. They didn't call me for that job. But let me tell you, what brought that shame to me eventually brought lots and lots of testimonies to my life. As you can see, right now, as I'm talking to you, I cannot kneel down now and say, God, give me a pair of shoes. God has taken the shame away. Rather, God has brought me to a level where I give out shoes. I wear shoes. I didn't tell you. I can any slippers you see me putting on, just know that it's not one. If I see anyone I like, if I'm buying, I don't buy one. I buy 2, 3, 4 different colors. It's God that brought me to that level. Is it because I have much money? No. God has a way of shaming what has shamed his child in the past. And I'm bringing this story to encourage somebody. I don't know that thing about you that you're hiding. You're so ashamed of that thing. You're hiding it. You don't want people to know. Your clothes, you wear clothes, you go to you. That was the day I went somewhere to eat. My husband took me out. We went to eat. It was a decent place, a beautiful place. He wanted to give me a treat. By the time the lady brought the food, speaking clean English like this, the whole place neat. But I don't know, Precious Caleb, I don't know. I didn't know when my eyes looked at the lady's skirt, and I saw that she used needle and thread to stitch one corner that tall. An advanced lady anyway, much older than myself. I couldn't eat again. My husband said, eat. I didn't tell him why. I couldn't eat again. I lost taste of the food. And the money the young man spent to bring me there, he bought this, he was adding more meat, let me eat. I couldn't eat again. You know why? Because I saw that the lady at one corner of her skirt, maybe the skirt tore, she didn't have money to go and sew it, or she just felt she could manage the needle to knit it with needle and thread. She used it and stitched it. I lost appetite too. Now, there are some people like that your clothes, you're using needle and thread to stitch. Sometimes when you're walking on the road, you're covering. You don't want people to know that the zip has gone out. You don't want people to know that this one has happened. It is something that is bringing shame now. But can I tell you that same God that has brought me to a level where I am not hiding my shoes anymore, that same God can bring you to a level where you can boldly wear your clothes and flaunt the clothes to the glory of God. Now, shoe is not my problem. The same thing that made people to laugh at me, to look at my legs and laugh at me, shoes cannot be my problem anymore because God had rolled that one away. And if I, like now, let me show you. If I see any shoe I like, if I want to buy, I pick them plenty. You see this one? And maybe I can even wear it just once. I can wear it once. This one, today I ordered for this one. I want this, my story to bless you. I ordered for this one. I liked it. And they showed me this one. I picked another one. And if I'm picking, I pick in different colors. I picked in different colors. Are you seeing it now? I pick it. If I start bringing them out, you say, so where were these shoes when I was managing that one that was making people to be laughing at me? Are you getting it now? If you see anybody that is suffering today, if you see anybody that is managing life today, if you see anybody that is not having as much as you're having, I'd like to encourage you to please be nice to that person. Because our people say, Echidime, tomorrow is pregnant. God can lift anybody. God can bless anybody. God can empower anybody. God can expand anybody's territory. Anything can happen for anybody by God at any time. The shoes that shamed me. Anytime I remember that experience, I wish it never happened, because I didn't get a job. Maybe because of the confusion, or maybe because the way they were hearing about me, Reverend Caleb's wife, Reverend Caleb, Precious, at that time, that should be in 2003. Yeah, should be in 2003. They were already hearing about me, but they didn't know that I was managing old pairs of shoes that were serving me well. It's just that I got to a place where the people there were of high class, that they had got taste and all the stuff, and the shoes shamed me. Let me bring you to a point today. Whatever it is that is bringing shame to you now, don't depend on that. Just move. Just move. Keep moving. But if you can, just the way I kept my wedding shoes. One day I'm coming to talk about my wedding shoes. The way I kept, if I can still lay hands on those shoes that shamed me, I wouldn't mind bringing them here so that you see them and you see where God has brought me today. Do I have it all? No. I'm still trying to grow. But at this level, God has helped me that I can wear my shoes and even wish that you look at my shoes. Are you getting it now? Not like the time I wear shoes and come out, I'll be gisting with somebody to engage the person so that the person will not look at my leg. God can change anybody's story. And if God changed my own story about my shoes, God can change your own story about the things that are bringing shame to you now. On this note, I'd like to thank you for listening to my gist, and I believe that my gist has helped you. The shoes that shamed me, the shoes that shamed me, the shoes that shamed me. Now, shoes, no, they shame me again. Those people that laughed at my shoes, if I can meet them now, I'll tell them, how far? Thank you for laughing at my shoes. Because the shoes that I was wearing and you laughed at me for, can't find the shoes anymore. And God has helped me to come to a place where I can have more than 2 pairs of shoes to wear per time. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. The Lord lift his countenance upon you and give you peace and grant you multiple good things of life that will bring glory to his name. In Jesus' name, amen. Today, I've given you my gist. Maybe some other time, I'll give you another gist. But let my gist encourage you that wherever you are now, it's not the end. There is always a better story to tell in future. If you don't give up, just don't give up. Just don't give up. Keep pushing, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving till you get there. And people will gather to celebrate you. And I didn't tell you, now I sell shoes. But these ones I showed you now are not the ones I'm selling. Now I sell shoes. It means that what the enemy used to bring shame to you can be the thing that you start dwelling on. Years ago, I was listening to my Smuro was talking about discovering your purpose and things like that. Discover that those things that put tears in your eyes might be the area God is calling you to go and do something. Now I sell shoes, yes, I sell shoes. I'm not saying this so that you come and start buying shoes from me. No, I sell shoes, but if you want to buy shoes from me, it's not bad. But I'm telling you that the same shoes that made people to laugh at me, I'm now selling shoes, and I sell good shoes. I wear good shoes, and good shoes look good on me. And I tell you, the shame around you now will later turn out to be what is bringing glory to your life. The Lord bless you. I'm your friend, Precious Caleb, and I love you passionately for good. Have a nice day. See ya.